It's 3 o'clock. I've got some leftover coffee. I've been working on water all afternoon because I've just been feeling, like I couldn't get anything accomplished. It's just been a weird day. So come on in. It looks like I didn't drink all my coffee this morning. I still got about 2 sips left. So come on in, everybody. Come on in. There's 5 people. Come on, give us a thumbs up. Let's get in more people's boxes. Share, subscribe. Yeah, we got to mess with those algorithms. They play with us so we can play right back. Give them heck. Yep. We're not going to take it anymore. We're not going to take it. People think that if you get 100,000 people on a YouTube channel, that is amazing. Well, y'all, it's not about the number. It's about your content. Are you helping people along the way? Or, you just have to. I've never really been one about numbers. I was listening to some new author yesterday, and she was so excited. She had sold 100,000 books, which is wonderful. Don't get me wrong, but it's her content that's special. It's her content that's special. So it's tea time. There's lots of things happening in the world, but I have not had my TV on. I am ignoring the TV. I may not have it on all weekend unless I'm just going to watch some movies. Hello from Northeast Ohio. I've been to that part of Ohio. Yeah, I've been there. Hot India. Every place is hot. Except we have 79 degrees. But we've got thunderstorms popping up all around us. And Justin says he's got some thunderstorms. And, it is what it is. We got storms a brewing. Are you ready for the storms a brewing? There's a storm coming across the Atlantic toward the United States. Could be a hurricane, might not be a hurricane, but we always got to be ready. And our coupon code right now is stay ready. Stay ready. Our Christmas in July items that we've got on sale, some of them are going away on Monday. Get stocked up with your swish and swipe packs. You need one for every bathroom. Jennifer's got that right. Quality over quantity. I'm not looking to go viral. I'm just looking to help people, one person at a time. When I set out and wrote Sync Reflections, that book, I don't even know where it is right now. We put a testimonial on the front of the book. And I dedicated that book to all of you who had suffered in silence, thinking that you were the only one who lived in chaos. You're not. A lot of people live in chaos. But guess what? We can take care of things. We can do what we need to do. We have learned some great tips and tricks together. We've learned them because y'all have come up with most of them. I just share them with everybody. But 2 minutes. When you hear yourself say, I don't have time, that's your cue to do 2 minutes. Some of my little podcasters I like to listen to that are practically like family, they do peace out. A lot of them do it. I know Homestead Heart does it, and Chad, don't make it weird. And he does deuces. Peace. So y'all, take some time today to nip in the bud that voice that's in your head saying, I don't have time. Because when you say, I don't have time, somebody's whining. And we live in a no whining zone. Yep. St. Louis is hot. I've been to St. Louis when it was hot. Went to a baseball game when it was hot in St. Louis. But you know, that was 47 years ago. And it's hot again. And El Nino runs a cycle every 7 years. And we're in the middle of it. Now we might need a hurricane to get the hot waters in the ocean mixed up a little bit. Maybe some typhoons out in the Pacific Ocean, but I don't wish those on anybody. You know, it'll be wintertime, and guess what people are going to be fussing about? It's too cold. Well, it was too cold on Christmas this year. It was really cold. It got down to 0 here, maybe even a little below 0. And a lot of people, their water froze up. Even Asheville, the city water froze up. You don't think about those things rolling around again, but hot weather happens in July and August. Our days are getting fewer hours in them, slowly decreasing of sunlight. Well, that sunlight, decreasing. There'll be times in Alaska in the wintertime where you won't have any daylight. So enjoy the summer, enjoy the daylight while, make hay while the sun shines, but don't get overheated. And drink your water. Drink your water so that you can stay hydrated. Yesterday, the Cog Hill family in Alabama, I love to watch their little podcast because Jason is so good at putting together videos. He's got so much talent. He looked at his wife. They'd been working all morning long up until noon. And he said, I just feel like I'm getting overheated. He doesn't need to get overheated. He's been overheated before. Once you have overheated, you don't ever want to do that again because your body just shuts down. He said, I'm craving lemonade. I'm craving lemonade. Wow. Craving lemonade. Listen to your body. He might have needed some vitamin C. But they went out to lunch. They've got a little cafe in their little town of Clanton, I think is the name of their town. And he got fried green tomatoes and some other things. And you know what? They had a nice family meal together. They might have smelt bad because they were covered in sweat and they didn't take time to change their clothes and take a shower because they were going to get right back at it. My dog's barking Robert down the driveway. She loves to do that. That's a storm. That is a thunderstorm popping up over us. Let me get the radar up and see what we're getting into. Yep. It's right on the edge of us. Not good. It's blowing up right on top of us. Blowing up right on top of us. So she's going to be a basket case. She was a basket case yesterday. But stay on top of what's going on with your weather. You might have to take shelter. I think Robert turned around and came back. I think he's going to get the mail. He just said, this isn't worth it. Let's see. Tips for getting organized with groceries, bills, etc. Well, we got them. And next week we're going to be talking about a lot of things. Having a perpetual grocery list on our in our control journal, we actually have a perpetual grocery list where you print these out, just make a copy of them, and just highlight what you need. Highlight what you need. I've sent out Justin's hamburger recipe for making burgers on the grill. He loves it. He loves it. He's already planned this. They're having a bunch of kids over, and he's already planning um, hamburgers and pizza and something else. He made a big bowl of homemade salsa this morning. I mean, a huge bowl of homemade salsa. Guess who taught him how to make salsa? I taught him how to make salsa. And you just grind up a bunch of tomatoes, put them in the food processor. Boop, boop, you can peel them if you want to. And it just, he said, Mom, I forgot to make a video. You get so excited about doing something, you forget to make the video. But hey, he'll be making some more pasta. I've got a one tomato on one vine that is red. So just sitting down and taking a break is just going to refresh my brain because I've been working steadily all day long and just I'm getting things done, but I still haven't got the flight plan for tomorrow done, and I'm real close. But we just have to take some time. Let me see where we're charged. We're fully charged. I can uncharge that. Yep. I'm just all over the place today. But guess what? It's okay. It's tea time. It's tea time, and we can enjoy each other's company and just calm ourselves down. Quiet our brains for a minute. Sometimes we just need to turn everything off and quiet our brains. That's important. It's just important to do. Anyway, folks, drink your water, make you some lemonade. There's some good recipes for lemonade, especially if you need sugar-free lemonade. Because I don't drink anything with sugar in it. But they took some lemon juice and some lemon rind, sliced the peeled the lemon, and then squeezed the lemon, and cooked it on the stove for a little bit. I don't think they cooked the juice on the stove, but put water in with the lemon rind and then boiled that, cooled that off, and then put 3 drops of stevia. I've never used stevia, but 3 drops of stevia in it and made a nice little glass of lemonade that was sugar-free without aspartame. I get a bad headache, and I've never have a headache with aspartame. I can't do it. Well, y'all, don't forget our Christmas in July sale is ending on Monday. On Monday. And the Swish and Swipe sale is part of that. Sometimes you just have to get quiet. Because a lot of times we just try to keep noise going so we don't have to hear what we're thinking or what's going on in our brains. We're not comfortable being alone with ourselves. Oh, that was strange. I don't know what that was. Anyway, folks, y'all be good, kind, and sweet. Y'all have a great weekend. What's for dinner tonight? We're going to have pizza if Robert's feeling better. He's not been feeling good today. He's been staying pretty close to the house. But we'll see. What's for dinner tomorrow? Knowing what's for dinner is half the battle. You know, Justin's Granny Elizabeth and Granddaddy L.E., every day at 3 o'clock, they would make a pot of coffee. Well, I think it was like 4 o'clock. He'd get home he was a carpenter, and they would make a pot of coffee, and they would have a pot of coffee at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And Granddaddy would have it ready when Granny Elizabeth would get home from. She had to go back to work at 6, but she would drink her pot of coffee and fix dinner. She had 2 hours to fix dinner. Somebody's cooking 2 chickens and ramen noodles. I try not to eat a lot of pasta, but we'll eat spaghetti or something about once a month. There is a recipe going around where they cook a big package of pasta, spaghetti, whatever it is. And then they pour a can of Alfredo in that. And then then they make spaghetti sauce. They got another can of red sauce and put some hamburger meat and peppers and onions and garlic and all kinds of good stuff. And they pour that over the cooked spaghetti in a with the Alfredo sauce, and then put mozzarella cheese on top. And it's pick me day. That's a good one. I like using up leftovers. Yep, I like spaghetti squash too. I had some squash for lunch. Some that I had cooked up, and I froze the rest of it. Anyway, y'all, be good, kind, and sweet. Have a great weekend. Figure out what you're cooking so you don't have to think about it. Just do it. It'll be easier. Take you 2 minutes to figure out what you're cooking for the rest of the weekend. And y'all plan something to do for date night. You'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. Be good to yourself by knowing what's for dinner. Be kind to others by maybe inviting somebody for dinner or taking them a plate. And let that joy and sweetness that is in your heart just overflow and show the world who you are, a child of the Most High, the only living God in the universe. And check out Patera's show she did today. She's been training for a 5K. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you maybe this weekend. Who knows? You never know. But if I'm not going live, I will rerun something. I didn't rerun anything last weekend. So I'll see you later. Bye. And I am thankful that Restream has worked 2 times today. Thankful. What are you thankful for?